Hey, Rad Cats and Cool Kitties. My buddy Kringle and I were hanging out here, and I don't like to do runner readings, but Kringle told me that I should do one because people like him, because out there are people who are wondering where someone that you were in contact with has kind of just lost contact with them, and it's keeping you up at night. You're worried about it. You're kind of wondering what they're thinking and all that kind of stuff. And again, not my favorite readings because I often say if you have to ask this question, you might already know the answer about how they feel. And sometimes there's extenuating circumstances and all that kind of stuff. And Kringle insisted, so we'll do a quick runner reading and see what happens. That makes me happy. Otherwise, it'll just be meowing all night. So we go like this. If I can make my tarot card deck work today, my Dark and Lovely Souls. We go like this. Go like this. Hit it like this. First card I could draw is the Three of Cups. I'm going to draw 3 cards really quick, and we're going to make a little story and see what's going on. The second card I'm going to draw is the Knight of Wands. Third card I'm going to draw is the Eight of Wands. And my Dark and Lovely Souls, you're not going to really like this reading. What your runner is doing right now is they're living their best life. I know, there's all my viewers, boom, just going, as I told you, Kringle. But that's the truth of it. And I don't want to make overly light of this because this is hurting your heart. But also at the same time, I hope that maybe you get a little wake-up call on this because the energy that I do get, and this is absolutely serious, my Dark and Lovely Souls, is the person that you're thinking about now, the collective that I'm reading this for, people that I'm reading this for, this person, they're out just having a good time. They're just out having a good time. It's true. And you know what? That's just what they're doing. They're not really missing you that much. They're pursuing like a whole bunch of other stuff. When I say they're not really missing you that much, I'm saying that in a nice way. I hate it. I hate these readings because, again, life isn't all sunshine and rainbows, my Dark and Lovely Soul. I wish it was. I wish I would pull a different set of cards here and go, oh, they're coming back in triumph and all that kind of stuff. They miss you and stuff like that. No, they're out like on a carnival cruise or something like that, getting hammered. They're having their best life, whatever it is mortals do. And that's not very cool. How are they thinking about you right now? The Magician? It's an unusual card. And then the Six of Swords. I think they think of you as like a magical person and they really liked you and stuff like that. But they kind of just moved on. And that's just what it is. And do you see energy coming back? Death. I can't really make that up, my Dark and Lovely Soul. The person who ran from you, they kind of they remember you like in a good way, like not in a bad way, I don't think, or anything like that. They have fond memories of you for certain, but they have decided to pursue something else in their life, and that's just what it is. And whatever it was between you guys, and again, I know, please don't hit the dislike button. It's not my fault. It's what the universe tells me. My cat made me do it. Is it's time to move on, and I'm going to do another card because I don't. It's really what it is, and that should be the end of our stories, right? As I just tell you, hey, it's time to move on because this person, and let me go through these cards again because I want you to be really clear on what's up. Three of Cups is all about just partying and having a good time. It's like Budweiser commercial, right? And then the Knight of Wands is I'm just living my best life. I'm being triumatic, running through triumphant. Triumatic is not. I don't know what's wrong with my Dark and Lovely Souls. I got it anyway. Triumphant. Eight of Wands is all about new ideas, pursuing new options, all kinds of cool things coming in. And then, so the Magician is strange, but to me, that just makes me think you're a magical person and that you just kind of define your own self and we're in this moment together. So you being the Magician, Six of Swords, they've moved on. So you know what you need to do? Death. It's right. This is pretty. It is. Whoa. These cards are flying. You don't have to get it, buddy. Sorry. Cards. Wood. It's my familiar. Cards are flying off the table. My Dark and Lovely Souls, I'm still going to pull one more card on this reading because the Knight of Cups. And the question that I had asked in Noggin is what happens is the thing is I almost suspect that you already have someone in your life who might just love you, but you're hooked up on somebody else or you're not seeing it. Maybe some like dapper fellow at work or nice girl at the bookstore, however mortals meet each other. But there's already love coming in your life, or it will really soon, but you don't want to miss it because you're hooked on this other person because this other person isn't really missing you, my Dark and Lovely Soul. It's just that simple. They're having a good time. They're having a good time. So, you know, people don't like my runner readings because I don't sugarcoat them. I'm not trying to get you to come back in a string where I can keep telling you, oh yeah, they're going to be coming back soon. I don't like that at all. People need to move on when they need to move on. So that's so Kringle. That's what he wants you to know too. But, he's decided at the end to get it. But my Dark and Lovely Soul, he's going to take off. He wants to get that death card. My Dark and Lovely Souls, seriously, just in all seriousness, you should move on because this person's moved on. That's the energy I get. And I know. I do. If I internet hug, was that amazing? Because I thought it was, but no, because you need one, and I get it. I get it. I get it. I have the same pain. I know what you're talking about, but don't make the mistakes that I made in my life and other people have made in their lives. Is don't shut yourself out to the good things in your life because you're hooked on something in the bad part of your life. Don't do that. So that's your runner reading. There's a runner who's out having a good time, so it's time for you to go out and have a good time. It is, and I'm gonna because everybody wants to know, are they gonna call you or talk to you soon? I think they might with the Three of Wands. And you know what? I'm not even going to go on. I'm going to indulge that more than that. When they call, remember, this person's out having a good time where you're sitting there crying, watching tarot card reader, wondering what they're doing. We don't want that kind of person. Because I'm telling you, there's somebody around you or somebody in your near future that's going to come in and they're just better in every single way. You're going to be like, whoa. I promise you. You'll be like Ric Flair. You go, woo! My dark and lovely souls, my name is Lenny Graves. You can find me on TikTok and YouTube at TikTok on YouTube at The Lenny Graves, and Dysfunctional Enlightenment on Facebook and Instagram because I like to be difficult. If you like the way that me and Kringle read cards, and I hope that you do, please check me out at thelennygraves.com and you can get a personal reading. I do spells, I sell books, I got voodoo, hoodoo, all kinds of cool stuff. You might dig it. My dark and lovely soul, you're a beautiful person, and somebody around you right now really sees that beauty about you and they just want to love you like in a Stevie Nicks or Journey way. Like a Jefferson Starship when they did the Mannequin song, Build This World Together. That person's out there, so forget this other person who's out doing something else. I'm gonna go like this. Have the best night, my dark and lovely soul.